place values and multi-digit numbers. So today I wanted to give you a little more with that. Our new curriculum that we've been piloting is so fantastic. We are able to pull things up online. I'm able to make these videos using it. And then, all the resources I can even send to you if we need them. So I'm looking at this page here. This is a 3-digit number. So what we're looking for is we're looking for the students to be able to break down the numbers and show what they are. So this is just looking at the practice one. These are those things that I was referring to yesterday. This is that hundreds block. These are those 10 strips. And then these are those singles. All of those are showing numbers. So if we were to break that down, we've got a 100s block, a 20, because there's 2 10 sticks, and then 4. So the student should be able to write 124. Now we need to expand that. And this is what I was talking about with those breaking it down into the grid. We know that we have 100s. It's not that we have a 1, we have 100. We have 2 10s, which adds up to be 20. It's not a 2 in that place value, it's a 20. And then we have 4 1s. So those are the singles. Expanded form would then look like this: 100 plus 20 plus 4, because we're looking at that place value piece. So then when we put it all back together, it's 124. It should add up to the exact same thing as the number. So if we're looking at A, we have 2 hundreds, 1 10, and we have 8 1s. So we have a number of 218. Now, as long as we do this right, it should all come out the same. So we have 2 hundreds, we have 1 10, and we have 8 1s. Expand that. 200 plus 10 plus 8. Now, what I've showed my kids is that when you're putting these all back together, you're really just crossing out those zeros, because 0 is not a number. 0 is a placeholder. They are holding the place of a number, and you need to fill those numbers back in. So with these 2 zeros being crossed out, we have the start of our 200. The 0 crossed out in the 10, we have our tens place. And then we have the 8 that goes along with it, 218. This then allows students to really be able to focus and understand what a number is. Because in most cases, students don't understand that this is not a 2, that this is not a 2, that this is not a 1, and this is not an 8. Those are in a certain place value, and that allows us to see what our total number is. So continue working on that with them to break those numbers down. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to keep you guys with me and move over to the next screen. Okay, now I'm pulling up our next screen here, and it's going to take a second because it has to load my video with it. So my video is coming up. This page should be coming up, and I can pull up my pencil and we can continue working on this page. Okay, just a second. I've got a lot of pages going on here to try and show you as much as I can in a small video timepiece. Okay, so this one, again, being able to put numbers in order is super important. So this one, they need to fill in the blanks by counting by tens. When we met at conferences, I told you that, yes, most of the students can count by 10. If you start at 0 and just count by tens as 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Students can do that, no problem. But the standard is asking us to be able to start at any number and count up by tens. So this is really good practice for them to be able to start at any number and count up by tens. So this, looking at A, 12, 22, 32, they need to be able to fill in and do 42, 52, and so on and so forth. Looking at the next one, 114, 124, 134. Same thing. They're still counting by tens, but they're having to start at a random number. So this one would then be 144, and continue on from there. 154. So when I was telling you at conferences that this is the requirement, this is what I'm showing you, or what I was talking about. And this program does an excellent job of doing that. Now, number 4, this is where you have to take that expanded form and show what the number actually means. So a lot of times they're going to take and the students are looking at that 400 plus 20 plus 5, and they're just putting the numbers together. But remember, I told you that the 0 is a place value. Cross off those zeros and just leave the 4, the 2, and the 5, giving you 400, 20, and 5. So you've got 425. Zeros are just a placeholder for the missing number that goes in that spot. Okay? Rearrange these to make the smallest. Students need to be able to take and look at a number. So they should be able to take the cards that are pulled of 9, 3, 5 and put them into a smaller number of 3, 5, and 9. That is the smallest number that you can make with those number combinations. Then on number 6, this is that greater than, less than, and equal to. And you have to have them solve the problems first. So 531 by 499. Remember that the small number eats the big number. So we're going to make the small number eat the big number. 499 is less than 531. So anyway, I hope that little tutorial helps you. I'm going to pull up some more and make some more videos for you while you're on break. I really do miss you guys and hope that you're enjoying this time with your family.